Hey, Gateway professionals, welcome back. This week's episode of the GREATWAY. Happy to be back home after a fun 3 days out at the Lake Team event for the end of the 2021 tournament season. Another great season in the books. So I want to start out this week with a big thanks and a big shout out to Michael Brown, our director of competitions, for all the time and energy this year to put on a great schedule for us and all the logistics. And Allie Wells for giving him a big help this week over probably the busiest event we have every year, with everybody coming from various sections and amateurs, and just a great way to end the season. So just want to recognize them for all their efforts throughout the year, and we look forward to another fun and competitive year of golf coming up here in 2022. So also some thank yous for the Lake Team event. Definitely want to thank all of our host professionals. We started on Monday at the Cove at the Four Seasons, so thank you to Matt Tosick for hosting us for our best ball format. Day 2 scramble, we moved over to Lake Valley, and Rob Wilson for hosting us there. So definitely had the best weather of the week, so good job on that. And then as our tradition wrapped up the week, started it there Monday night with our Calcutta and dinner, and then wrapped up with our Chapman format yesterday at Osage National. Shout out to Ryan Manzel and Larry Salzman for being great hosts for us there. So hope everybody enjoyed it that made the trip down. It's always great to get to meet some guys from the other sections. I know JD Opping and I played the first 2 days with some guys from Iowa that we had played with in the past, and just kind of good to catch up and network a little bit and compete against some other section pros and or their amateurs that they bring down. So and then got to wrap up the week with a round yesterday with Nash Axel and Mark Faulkner, which is always a treat. So but yeah, great way to end the year, and weather was mostly cooperative, so we got pretty lucky on the weather yesterday. The rain held off for the most part until we got on the road and traveled back home. So look forward to doing it all again next year, and stay tuned for 2022 tournament details. I think the tournament committee is going to get together here in the next couple weeks and start the process for building that out for 2022. Yesterday we got the emails out yesterday for the voting awards for our 2021 special award recognitions. So check that email if you haven't seen it already. It basically has our 4 voting awards on the ballot there. Starting with our Joe Dodick Golf Professional of the Year, and our final 4 candidates for that award. And then our Assistant Golf Professional of the Year, narrowed down to 3 final candidates for that award. And then we also have our Soft Good and our Hard Good Sales Reps of the Year. So check that email, click on the link. You can also read the questionnaires submitted by our Professional and Assistant Professional of the Year finalists to help you make your decision. You have until November 5th to submit your ballot back to the section. So doesn't take long. Click on the link and cast your vote. So, and again, we'll kind of keep these under wraps until our fall meeting, which we'll announce those, and then we'll recognize these individuals in our spring meeting next year in March. So best of luck to all of our finalists. Very well deserved, and we'll see. We'll see what all comes out of the vote here in the next week or so. Speaking of next week, we're heading up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the 105th PGA annual meeting, departing on Tuesday afternoon and coming back Friday night. So Grant, Gideon, myself, and Allie will make the trip up, as well as Mike Surrey is going to join us for a fun week there in Wisconsin. It'll also be the last week for Nathan Carnes to be our District 7 director. So we'll have an outgoing dinner Thursday night with all of District 7, so that should be a great time. And want to thank Nathan for all of his hard work and effort over the last few years to keep us updated on what's going on at National and within the district. So and we'll have some more news on Nathan here coming shortly. So yeah, it should be a great trip up there. Probably a little bit of a quieter meeting with no election and not a whole lot on the voting docket, but I'm sure there'll be a strong presence, Ryder Cup recap, being that we're up in Wisconsin, and should be a great time to get away and again network with some of our various leaders from around the country. So but yeah, that's all I got for you this week. So hopefully I'll get a video out to you next week from up in Wisconsin if I can get it squeezed in. So stay tuned for that, and we'll hope everybody has a good week. Looks like the Golf Pro holiday is quickly approaching here. One more week until daylight savings time. So I know we're all probably excited about that. So we'll talk to you later. Have a great one.